After starting PubCoder, the welcome page will open. From this window, you can decide how to start your new project. You can create a new project from scratch, start with an InDesign project, or a selection of images that will allow you to create a photo album. From the top buttons, you can switch to the Recent tab, where a list of all projects already formatted in PubCoder will appear. Or you can go to the list of example files available to test and see how the software works. On the left-hand side of the window, you can access your license data, the documentation of PubCoder, find out what's new, a link to the users forum, and another link to the PubReader download page. Now, you may create a new project by double-clicking on the New Project button. You will be led to a new window where you have to define the main settings of your project, such as title, author, page size, and layout. PubCoder, in fact, works on fixed layout format files, which means that the page size is fixed and the device will adapt to the page size defined here. PubCoder provides preset layouts for the most used devices on the market. Once you have chosen the format and created your project, you can add further formats later. It's time to choose the orientation. The options are horizontal or vertical mode. After that, you need to set the localization, which defines the default language of your project. Now you're ready to start laying out your project. Click on the Continue button and the window of your project will open up. You can also go back to the previous window, click on File to open the Welcome window. The project window is divided into 5 different areas. The area at the top is the top toolbar. From the top toolbar, you may export your project, insert assets into the project, preview it, access export settings, add CSS or JavaScript and HTML code, add synchronized reading within the page, visit the shelf page, zoom in the workspace or access project formats, add a new format, add a new localization, or select the orientation. The area at the center is the working space. At the bottom, you see the list of pages. From here, you can jump from one page to another, add a new page, delete pages, or change page order. On the left-hand side of the project window, you see 3 different panels. The first is the Objects panel, where you see all the objects that can be inserted within your working space. The second is the Assets panel, where all assets included in your project are listed, such as audio files, videos, images, etc. The third is the Layers panel, where you see the list of objects are inserted on the current page. On the right-hand side of your project window, you have 4 different panels. The first is the Project panel, where you may find all the properties regarding your project, such as title, the publisher, the text color, etc. Then we have the Page panel, where you get the properties of your current page. The Selection panel concerns all the properties of the object selected. Obviously, the properties change according to the object we have selected. For instance, if you select an image or a text, the properties of the object change. Lastly, we have the Interactivity panel, which concerns all the interactivity elements that you can add to any of the objects present on the page.